and
your favorite Iberi.
Okay, your favorite.
Yeah.
All right, we're talking about. I will go on to at least a dish out to you every Tuesday. We go on to dish out hot trendy gist. Okay, then second segment we go on to give you some health tips. Then a third segment we go on to have our amazing and lovely movie talk. Please just know that we are streaming live. Okay, so go subscribe to our YouTube channel at Omega 101.7 FM. Then also reach us via Twitter and 101.7 FM, and also on our Facebook page at Omega 101.7 FM. And just know that our gist, our hot trendy gist for today is right there on our Facebook page. So go drop your comment and don't forget to hit a notification button so as to get new updates. And also reach us via your social app, okay, at Omega 101.7 FM. But what a lovely Tuesday to behold right here. Good morning, Iberi. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing super good, Mimi. You're looking good. And I'm seeing something else I'm going to steal. Good.
Okay,
I'm coming for the shirt. I am coming for it.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you slept well.
Yeah, I slept like a baby.
Okay, that's nice. All right, we are talking about our top, at least what we have for you when it comes to the juicy hot gist for today. I know that Twitter has been burning since yesterday evening up to now because of what happened to a popular American rapper. Before we delve into that, just know that the 4th Emmy Awards actually took place yesterday. We're talking about the 74th Emmy Awards. It was actually it held at Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles, and there was quite some big wins at the awards. All right, and talking about at least we have the full list of winners. So talking about when it comes to outstanding drama series, at least we have Succession. Okay, Succession just had to beat up Stranger Things, Squid Game, Euphoria, Better Call Saul, Ozark, Severance. All right, then talking about outstanding comedy series, we have this particular comedy, Ted Lasso. Okay, actually had to take home the award. Then talking about outstanding limited series, we have that of The White Lotus. That particular thing actually had to get home, just had to get hold of the award. Then talking about when it comes to outstanding lead actor in a drama series, well, that particular award actually had to go to Lee Jung-ji of Squid Game.
We already know.
Okay. Then when it comes to outstanding supporting actor in drama series, we have this amazing actor, Matthew McFadden, okay, of Succession. He actually had to go home with that award. Then outstanding supporting actress in a drama series, well, we have Julia Garner of Ozark. All right. Then also outstanding lead actor in a comedy series. Well, we have this winner, Jason Sudeikis, all right, of Ted Lasso. Then also outstanding lead actress in a comedy series. We have this amazing actress, Jean Smart of Hacks. Okay. Then outstanding supporting actor in comedy series, we have Brett Gustin from Ted Lasso 2. Then also outstanding supporting actress in a comedy series, we have Cheryl Lee Raff of Abbott Elementary. All right, so on and so forth. That's actually what happened. Okay, so that's why Zendaya has been trending since yesterday because of the Emmys. All right, so let's quickly delve into the hot light. Okay, or let's say the juicy spot since yesterday up till now. Okay, before we actually go on and talk about American rapper Trippieredd and Portable, because it seems like something is about to hook up. It seems like something's about to come up between these two.
I'm just surprised.
Okay, but before we dive into that, let's just talk about the American rapper that was shot. All right, we're talking about his real name is Rakim Hashim Allen, but he was killed in South Los Angeles. All right, that was yesterday afternoon. Okay, and according to reports, the shooting happened around 1:15 p.m. at a particular house where they go on to sell chicken and waffles. All right, first of all, his name is his stage name is P&B Rock. Okay, so P&B was being robbed of his jewelry before they had to go on, of course, kill him. All right, and according to report TMZ, they also say that law enforcement received the call about the incident at around 1:23 p.m. and that at least had to, before then, everything just had to circulate online.
Yeah.
Okay, the pictures of the shooter actually went viral, and at that particular time that he was shot, he was just fighting for his life before the police actually came, and well, he was pronounced dead when they got to a particular hospital. It was around 1:59 p.m. Okay, and talking about PMB, what actually transpired was that he was actually sitting at a table eating with the baby mama.
Yeah.
Okay, and some other persons around that particular restaurant. Then before you know it, someone actually had to come up with a firearm, of course, and demanded his property. Before you know it, the suspect had to fire multiple rounds, and from there, as the guy was just, shooting here and there, PNB Rock just had to remove most of his jewelries and all that so that the guy can actually leave them and go. But well, he was the suspect just had to kill him at the spot. All right, and that was why he has been trending. And before then, what actually made this particular news to actually come up in this particular way was because the baby mama or the girlfriend actually posted their location.
Yeah.
Okay, an hour before the guy
was shot. Yeah.
All right, and well, people had to get hold of that. All right, people they just had to get hold of that particular one. For you to come out and of course just post your location without even knowing that something like this actually happened. And before then, PNB Rock had an interview where he actually talked about that his life was being threatened by some set of people during an interview. And you wouldn't tell me that the big mama, that she's aware of the whole thing.
That's the part.
That is number one point because you can't come and tell me that you're not aware that someone that you are with is being threatened.
Made an interview, like something he made public, and like, okay, my life is under threat. Some robbers are after me, blah blah blah. And then she can't just tell us that she's not aware of that. Do you get? She can't even say it.
And they were still talking about the news going viral on Twitter. Lots of people actually blaming the lady for posting their location first of all. Okay, and according to the story, just like I pointed out, she posted their location together with some pictures on her Instagram page. Just had the picture, had chicken and waffles just there. All right, before PNB Rock was shot. Okay, then talking about people that actually had to backlash her for that particular act was, let's say, Nicki Minaj, because Joe, from what she tweeted, the tweet didn't even mean as if something that has to do with you're trying to blame the girl for being the cause of PNB's Rock death. All right, and what she tweeted, according to Nicki Minaj, she said, after Pop Smoke, there's no way we as rappers or our loved ones are still posting locations to our whereabouts. Okay, to show waffles and some fried chicken. He was such a pleasure to work with. Condolences to his mom and family. This makes me feel sick. I just took it that this post that Nicki Minaj just had to tweet was just at least for people to be careful.
Yes.
That she was at least that the people, to me, I take it that the lady, that's PNB's Rock baby mama, that she wasn't even careful when it comes to that. Knowing fully well that someone that you are with, the life is being threatened.
And they just had to go online, like, I don't know, people have been bashing Nicki, right? People are like, a whole lot of people are bashing Nicki, saying what she shouldn't blame the lady, and this, that. But then for me, I get, right? She might have done it out of nothing, like she just did it for the way celebrities thank you, and then maybe she have someone she's dragging the guy with, and then she's trying to show up, but then knowing fully well that okay, his life is under attack. At that point, like currently, she wasn't supposed to post it because people could misjudge it. You can't trust anybody. It could mean sending signal to someone. You just can't say what was in her mind. And Nicki, she didn't actually call her name. Nicki just made an honest post. For me, she made an honest post advising people, loved ones, anybody out there, don't stop posting location and then posting pictures of whatever we're eating with the location. That's why people always go on to say, do not make your life a social media kind of thing. Like, not everything you do, you put it on social media. You're here, it's on social media. You're there, it's on social media. You're eating, you're pooing. It's becoming alarming. Trust me. There was a time a robbery happened somewhere in Nigeria. How did it happen? A member of the family, a daughter of the family, she posted that she and her family were going on a vacation. you know, the normal trend, make a video, and then she made a video, and you know, she was like on a vacation with family. She pictured everybody in the video, and that was it. She named where they were going. It was not like updating people, and that was how they got involved in whatever happened.
Even okay, apart from Nicki making that particular tweet, where Cardi B just had to come up and say something so as to defend P&B Smoke, P&B Rock, baby mama, where she tweeted, she said, I highly doubt that those that killed him was actually looking at his baby mom's IG, that's Instagram page. He was in a bad location and people stay outside plotting, so it's very irresponsible and inconsiderate for you to blame her for something so tragic. We should be saying nothing but love to her and his family at this time. And talking about it, well, I was see. The truth is that when it comes to things like this, we just need to be very careful.
Extremely careful.
With the fact that this guy made an interview when he was alive that his life is being threatened, then you are someone that, well, both of you are in a relationship, the mama or any other thing.
Like, and don't forget, the interview was just a few days ago. It's not like it was last month or last 2 months. Few days ago. So come on now.
For you, well, I know the fact that yes, that some things can actually happen. Okay, you can just be at least at the wrong spot at the wrong time.
True.
Okay, then things will happen. But at least this actually intends us for us to be very, very careful. Just like people go on to post. Well, I've actually come out to see where a Nigerian guy actually made a post where he said that please, we should be very careful of the way we go on to post some certain things in social media, especially if you're in a particular location. At least you're not supposed to let everyone know where you are at that particular time.
Maybe when you're
so
out
as
of
to save yourself from something bad happening to you. Okay, see, I'm not trying to blame the lady but at least at this call, at least for you to be very, very careful. Okay, and apart from these two, like apart from Nicki Minaj that she's been dragged all over social, we also have Black American rapper Kodak Black.
Yeah,
what this one actually tweeted was something that had to make lots of people to come out and was like, fine. Since we all are trying to drag Nicki Minaj in this issue, what about Kodak Black?
Yeah, his own was so blunt. Like,
yes. According to me, he actually pointed out that the last time he spoke with P&B Rock was actually yesterday. Okay, 2 days before the guy actually died. Then at the end of the post, he said that the girl should go kill that. In fact, the girl should go kill yourself. Come on, for what? So that was everyone like, okay, fine. Since all of us are now dragging Nicki for that particular post, then we are supposed to be dragging Kodak Black for making that kind of post at this particular time, at this injury time.
Yeah, and his own, he didn't like. Unlike Nicki didn't come out straight to say, okay, this lady, look what will happen to you. But then Kodak Black went straight to the point, like, you can go hang yourself for all I care. Where I feel he's speaking out of anger, he's pained, he lost a friend. I get that. I know that's why they're going to say, when you're angry, do not talk.
Yeah.
Just be calm. Keep short. Once you're done, once you're calm, once the anger is gone, you can now go on to say whatever you want to say. Do you understand? I feel he's speaking out of anger and frustration for losing a friend, and then checking out all that happened. Like, this guy's life is under threat. He shouldn't have done this. And maybe they have other things, maybe they have other things in their mind that we don't know about. All right. But then at the end of the day, my condolences to the baby mama, his mom, his family, and then the whole entertainment industry and to the world, right?
Yeah, to America, because there's something. Anyways, talking about P&B Rock, that was how Pop Smoke actually had to, the last time, that was how everything happened to now this guy. And that this particular tweet that actually had to, I came across a particular tweet from someone that stays in Los Angeles. The person was just talking about the way that particular place is known for, all these killings. Okay.
Yeah.
According to a particular guy named Maserati. Okay, Maserati man, he actually said, okay, what happened to this man was a tragedy, but the narrative Kodak Black and others are placing to directly blame his girlfriend is mad. If you've ever been to South Central Los Angeles, you will know it doesn't take much for a robbery gone wrong to happen.
Oh, wow.
Which means the place is known for, something like this
like
to
that.
go on a call. Okay, then the other one say that, I don't know what was that Sosa, all going on to point hands at Nicki Minaj is really uncalled for. The tweet she actually made was actually harmless, just for everyone to be careful, not for, her to come out and say that, trying to say that all of us are blaming
the
Nikki.
baby mama.
That is it. Then the other one called at Ra was like, when it comes to this issue, please, we should just remove sentiment and, of course, dish out advice. To me, I take it that the baby mama is actually at fault, first of all, for making that particular post, knowing fully well that P&B's work life was being threatened. So she was not supposed to make, update us via their location, because that was actually an injury time. So to me, I take it that she's partially the cause of the guy's death. Okay, then another person actually tweeted, the person was like, I don't blame Cardi B for the tweet that she made, because according to her, this is not the right time for us to go on and blame the baby mama. At least we should just go on and send love to her and her family. Then at Rennie, she said, when it comes to this issue, okay, all I have to say concerning this is that the girl is at fault partially for giving us an update via their location, which is not supposed to be, knowing fully well that P&B's life has been threatened for a very long time now. This is not the first time for him to come out to tell us that his life is being threatened. At least that we should all be very, very careful, especially ladies that go on to take pictures of their guys. We should all be very, very careful. When it comes to taking of pictures, okay, posting some things, when you go on to advise some people, when it comes to that, sometimes you just get misunderstood. The way they go and understand everything, you'll be surprised. It will be as if they go on and tag you enemy of progress, that you are a bitter soul, that kind of a thing.
You're being steep.
You're just trying to save them from that, from anything bad that wants to happen. Sure. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go on and post pictures, or maybe you shouldn't celebrate yourself and all that, but when it comes to location, at least we just need to be very careful when it comes to that. There are some sort of people that anywhere they are, you know that yes, this is where they are at that particular point in time. Anything that happens in their life, they go on to showcase everything. Maybe new car, all these things. Come on, what is it?
I have a friend on Facebook, like, it's not like this person is advocating for anything or is running a platform, but come on, once she's somewhere, she feels this place is cozy, next thing she's live on Facebook, like wasting data, not to make money or anything, just like pepper them gang kind of thing.
Just for at least assisting. Just like I said, please, the way things are going currently, even apart from this, taking place in the US, at least even in our own country too, we have some of those people that they don't even care. At least for you to just save yourself from anything bad happening to you, just leave that low key. I'm not saying you shouldn't celebrate yourself or make some, but please be careful, because this is a very sensitive time.
Extremely sensitive. You don't even know who is
you don't even know who is actually telling you, or watching your moves, when you will come, or when you do this, when you do that. Please, we just be very, at least it's just a lesson to you and I. Just be very, very careful. That is it.
Hey, this lady, look what will happen to you. But then could have done.
All right, before we actually, zoom off this particular segment, let's look into that of American rapper Trippieredd and Portable. Okay, we're talking about Portable and American rapper Trippieredd. Well, Trippieredd actually had to reach out to Portable to express his desire to work with him. Okay, well, earlier this week, Trippieredd actually posted a clip of Portable's Claire with the caption, "Wow," in what was apparent that the rapper was impressed by the uniqueness of Portable's music. Okay, well, I don't know where Bray is laughing. Well, in a latest development, Trimpo has revealed that he would like to work with Portable, and this particular thing was just made by the rapper when he replied Portable's appreciation text in his Instagram. That's a direct message DM. So he was like, "We got to work, brother. You and I. We need to do something." Okay, that was a reply that Trimpo actually gave Portable in the text. All right, then excited Portable. Yes, that's the normal thing. That's the normal thing. Well, he also replied by saying, "I'm with you, Zazu."
Okay, something great.
I'm with you, Zazu. Okay, as he ready to at least display his readiness to get in the studio with Trippieredd for his first international collaboration. Don't forget that is going to be a blast. Like, this is reality coming to play.
Yes.
Okay, something that is it. Something that Portable has always wanted.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why sometimes the way they go on to Portable. Don't worry. So now, okay, now things are actually going to, put in
to
place.
be turned around.
Well, to me, yeah, when I saw this, I was happy for him. I was like, at least let us watch and see if this particular collaboration will actually, get down, tone everything.
Reform him.
You know,
he needs it.
He actually needs to at least to be organized and
coordinated.
And I pray that he doesn't go to display some of his,
funny
acts or something like that.
Once they start the project, I'm going to be on fasting, serious fasting. And I want to fast on his behalf so that no village people will make him to, showcase the portableness in his portable. Because that guy, I know.
All right, we wish you well, Portable, and of course, for now, he's actually enjoying what is an international advancement that will massage his ego that was at least brutally bruised after getting disqualified from the 2022 Headies Award.
Yeah.
I think that will help to soothe the pains and all of that.
It's coming at the right time.
Yes. And I just pray, well, just like I said, we wish you well, Portable, and we pray that this will actually come out with success. All right, but you just need to comport yourself. You need to organize yourself. That is the truth. All right. Okay, so that's all when it comes to top trending gist. Before we dive into the health talk segment, just know that today we'll be looking into something, that I know that some people actually enjoy taking it, why some Nigerians don't even enjoy taking it. All right. Don't worry about that. Will be when we come back from the music break. Then we'll go on and tell you reasons why you should go on and take PAP all the time. All right. My name is Mimi.
And I am a baby.
But let's go on and push play to South Sultan and Blush Mother with the song Reality Check. So please, guys, when it comes to reality, just need to be very, very careful.
Yes.
Because we have a lot going on. You can never tell who is who. All right. You can't even tell who's actually telling you, this side or that side. But you just need to be very careful when it comes to security.
This is taking on that time. I hope it's not our village people. Oh my God.
Amazing tune right there by Late Sound Sultan and Lashmuza. That one reality check from at least the EP that the family had to release for us to vibe to, titled Reality Check. But time check right now is a minute past the hour of 11. Of course, we just have to delve into the health talk segment. And don't forget that you are still listening to the health edition of the Late Mega Morning Show on Omega 101.7 FM. My radio, your radio. My name is Mimi.
And I am Ebere.
Okay, let's actually go on and delve into some reasons why you should take PAP more often. Okay, and talking about PAP, all right, actually we have four reasons why you should always take PAP. All right, so talking about PAP, we have it's called corn PAP, also known as akamo, ogi, cocoa, or eko. Well, it's actually a Nigerian fermented maize cereal pudding. Okay, and this particular food has been around for decades and is consumed by a large number of Nigerians. And despite its sour taste, pap is widely known to go well with many food combinations such as fried plantains, pancakes, akara, okay, fried yam, okwa, bread, puff puff, and of course beans. And when combined with pap, any of these makes a delicious breakfast meal. So looking into the health benefits of pap, we have number one, which is it's actually a good source of energy. Okay, talking about it being a good source of energy, well, it goes without introduction that pap is a source of carbohydrate. So therefore, at least when it comes to energy, of course, and in its paste form, it's easily digestible. Okay, that is why it's actually recommended to athletes in order to keep them running throughout the day. Then the second health benefit is that it's good when it comes to blood pressure. And talking about theta, just know that pap is high in potassium and low in sodium, all right? Making it an ideal food for people with high blood pressure as well as those who want to keep their blood pressure in check or avoid developing hypertension. And another benefit of taking potassium-rich food like pap is that it helps to reduce sodium's effects in the body while also easing tension in your blood vessels walls, all right? Also protecting you from a variety of health problems that could arise. Then, well, it actually helps to boost when it comes to that of kidney. Okay, it boosts health of kidneys. And talking about kidneys, well, just know that the kidneys are one of the most important organs in the body, and any damage to this area can have serious consequences for the human body. And some of the things that can harm this vital organ include we have uric acid, toxins, waste, and we have other harmful substances. All right, but the good news is that drinking pap can help you get rid of these substances by assisting, in the elimination of unwanted elements from the body through urine. So when you drink pap, you tend to urinate more, and it's actually true because
that's
because I have at least this particular friend almost he go on and tell me. I say yeah. I said if I take pap, just know that I will just be urinating all the time.
Yeah, it happens.
Okay? So just once you go on to take it, at least you tend to urinate more. So that process, you're trying to get rid of most of those unwanted elements from your body. Okay, before we delve into that of PAP, that helps to promote healthy pregnancy and lower risk of neurotube defects, there's some people that don't take PAP.
A lot of people.
Okay, yeah. It's not that they don't like taking it.
Okay.
Whenever they go on to take PAP, usually affects their tummy. They go on to purge, they vomit it and all that. I've seen someone like that. The person go on and tell me that he prefers
custard.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That if you go on and give him pap, just know that his day will just be disorganized. Even I had to advise him. I was like, okay, fine, change the woman that you did get your pap from.
Yeah,
he said that he has done that several times, but still the same thing.
System differs then.
That is it. Our system differs. All right. There's some people that when you go on to give them custard, well, you're actually trying to
to cause problems.
Cause for them. Why there's some people that when you go on to give them pap, just take it that you're trying to, bring out, just delve them into a disorganized world for that day. All right. So just know that there's some people that they don't like taking pap. There's some that they don't have any issue with it. Okay?
They just don't like
They don't have any issue with all those things, but they, when you go on to give them, they'll be like, I don't like it, but they don't have any issue regarding to it. We have this habit of we go on to choose food.
Yeah.
Even knowing fully well that you don't have those things don't even have side effects. Mm-hmm. But they'll be like, they go on and tell you, no, I don't like it. That I don't like it. Is there any issue? No. Do you have issue? They say no.
I've heard someone say I don't like it. Pap is a local food.
Okay. So
the preference was between pap and custard. And then I'm like, okay, because custard is packaged, because it's packaged and then it's in a can, then pap is a local food. And that's just the only reason why he doesn't take the pap, just because it's a local food.
Okay, if someone go on and start packaging pap, what's the one good thing about some of these entrepreneurs is that when it comes to things like this, if they get to see that this particular thing, the way people are looking at it, the way they will package it.
There's a girl that does that on
package it.
She dries the pap and she waybills it. It's a nationwide delivery. If you see the packaged pap, okay, you go shock.
And you won't even believe, is that not
my pap with name on it, well branded? I'm like, auntie, well done.
That is it now. That is you, but at least you're getting since. No, just like your friend said, that it's actually a local food.
Yes.
So there's a way you go on and say a particular pap, you'll be like, are you sure this is the pap actually called?
Is this still pap?
So let's actually delve into that of pap, at least, which helps to promote healthy pregnancy and lower risk of neurotype defects. But talking about it, just know that folic acid is one of the most important nutrients for pregnant women to have a healthy pregnancy. Okay, so a lack of this acid may cause underweight babies to be born, as well as neural tube defects in newborns. So on the plus side, pap is high in folic acid, making it a good choice for expecting mothers. And apart from that, you might be interested to know that the same pap also encourages the production of breast milk after childbirth. That is it.
Okay? It's a big one.
Yes, it's actually a big, at least kudos to it when it comes to that.
It's a big one.
If you want to give birth, at least the breast milk is not coming out, just get hold of it. Yeah. It helps to, for it to just flow and all that. So, all right, just note that when it comes to pap is loaded with nutritional values that have other more expensive sources. Okay, taking it knowing there's a variety of nutrients in every spoon. Pap is nice. Just like, you pointed out that some people going to say pap is a local. I've actually heard someone saying that, saying pap is a local food. I was like, okay, fine, that's how you prefer custard. But she said yes. Talking about custard is just, they have another way. Okay, brandy, someone say that custard is a branded pap, and there is this particular, this particular pidgin statement. They're going to say that pap and custard, that the difference is just packaging.
But last packaging.
That pap and custard are the same thing. Okay, pap and custard are the same thing. What's the difference? Are just packaging.
And they tell you like this.
Okay.
And normally say pap fresh, pass custard.
And talking about, yes, this one is corn. This one is corn. Custard. When it comes to custard, that's actually corn flour.
Exactly. Still from the same corn.
Still from the same corn that you are saying that actually local. So that one is let's say for those that go on, we have all this homemade custard, right?
Okay.
Custard, we have corn flour. You get hold of yolk.
Yeah.
You get hold of flavor. Anyone.
Yeah. And
maybe banana flavor and other things that you can just add to it. You mix it and that you've gotten your custard. If you don't want to get rid of those branded ones that
But Nigeria now, we like big name.
So now some families are actually going for, you just go get hold of corn flour, all right, get hold of the yolk, then flavor, any kind of flavor that you want, they go on, they mix it, and it's actually because of the way the economy is currently.
But it's still the same results that you will get now.
Although they go on and say that it's not the same, some people that don't know how to do it go on and tell you that it's not actually the same.
It's the same.
Okay, but it's actually that's the same custard that you're gonna go on to take. Yeah. All right, so just know that when it comes to pap is a lovely and of course a nutritional thing that you need to get hold of. All right, so at least now you've actually known that when it comes to health benefits of you taking PAP, number one is that it's actually a good source of energy. Okay, when it comes to blood pressure, it helps. Then it helps to boost health of kidneys. Okay, then the last one, which has to do with it helps to promote healthy pregnancy and lowers risk of neural tube defects. Okay, and also note that when it comes to production of breast milk after childbirth, it's actually a good one in that particular area. So please and please and please, you need to get hold of PAP. If you know that if you're on the party of I don't just like it, it doesn't have it doesn't have any
effect on
you, all those kind of things. It doesn't even give you issue, but you just have that
I don't like it.
I don't like it. I can't take it. Okay, it's a local food. Just know that yes, for you it's a local food, but the health benefits are actually amazing. So you just need to take hold of it. That's it. They also go on to give it to a baby.
Yeah.
Okay, for the nutritional value of PAP. So please and please just do that to get hold of it. It's actually a nice thing. You go on, you mix it with your milk or any other thing that you want to mix it with.
The taste
amazing
is
all the time. Amazing
all the time.
All the time. There's some people that once they are done, sleep is the next call.
Normally now you doze up like this. Like
once you're done, sleep. And if you know that you've been having issues, trying to sleep, just once you take the PAP, it will just give that's a direct entry. Just direct entry, for you to just go and sleep.
True.
Okay. So that is it. Well, the second health talk for today has to do with for those of you that have this bitter taste after illness. All right, there's this bitter taste, especially if you have
malaria.
There's this bitter taste that you'd be like, I wish I can be able to get rid of it. Don't worry, because once you're back from the music break, we'll go on, of course, dish out some amazing things that we call it home remedies. Okay, that will help you to get rid of bitter taste after illness. My name
and I am Iberi.
All right, let's go on and push play to Burna Boy and Ed Sheeran with the song For My Hand. Well, just for us today, do well to consider PAP. Consider taking PAP. We'll be right back. Okay. Cold too.
Just chilling, yo, don't make me from the outside. I'm waiting for the outside. Just I don't wanna waste your time. But if you give me one time, come on, give me one time. Just one time. I don't wanna waste your time. But if you give me one time, so you give me one time. Just one time. Selfie, selfie. Look at baby clip on. This is better than the life.
Amazing to rest there by Fairboy DML. And you are still listening to the health edition of the Late Mega Morning Show with Mimi and Iberi on Omega 101.7 FM My Radio, and also your own radio. And that song actually just vibe to right now by Fireboy actually tags Suffrey, at least from his latest album titled Playboy. All right, before we actually wrap up this particular segment, okay, let's actually delve into some home remedies to help you get rid of bitter taste after illness. Okay, we're talking about you having a bitter taste in your mouth. Well, a bitter taste in your mouth can be a result of a wide range of medical conditions and, of course, even everyday situations. Okay, and after a certain illness, you develop a bitter tongue due to the medication you were taking. All right, and sometimes mistakenly, let's say you just came across a bitter leaf, then maybe with your hand, and after some time, unknowingly, unconsciously, without even at least just at that particular time, you've actually forgotten that you just actually touched the bitter leaf. So mistakenly, you put your hand inside your mouth. The bitter taste will just it will just be there. Your face will have one funny look like that. I can imagine how it is. Okay, you just have one funny look like that. So talking about some home remedies as so to help you get rid of bitter taste after illness. The first one that you have to do is that make sure that you take lots of protein. Okay, consuming foods that are rich in protein, such as beans, chicken, fish, eggs, okay, beef, pork, dairy products, and the likes will help improve your taste buds. So just know that number one thing, that make sure that you take lots of protein. Okay. Then the second one is that make sure that you take food rich in zinc. Okay. Just make sure that you include in your diet food at least that are rich in zinc, such as dark chocolate, spinach, okay, okra, oatmeal, because those food contains a neuropeptide that help to stimulate food intake, making your taste buds much better. Okay, then the next one, which is actually the last one, the next one actually has to do with you taking enough fruits. Eating fruit regularly helps the human body system and also helps to improve the taste buds after illness. All right, that's why you go on to see medical doctors, go on to advise you to take lots of fruits during and after falling ill. Okay, make sure you have you take fruits like oranges, popcorn, strawberries, lemons, bananas, and so on and so forth. We have lots of fruits that you can take. So just at least these three. The first one, which has to do with you taking lots of protein. Okay, you just have to protein. We have beans. If you know that you're not a fan of beans, you can go on and take chicken. If chicken is not available, go on and take fish. Okay, one of them just has to be available right there. Okay, eggs, because I know there's some people. There's this particular man that I know. He doesn't take fish. Right from childhood, and you know, some men are like that. And if you see him, he's actually lean. Like, I don't know, but as well. Okay, but just at least just make sure that you get rid of fish. Okay, you need protein in your body. So when it comes to taking lots of protein, we have beans, chicken, fish, eggs, pork, meat, beef, dairy products, and of course, this just help to improve your taste buds. Then the second tip is that you just need to make sure that you take food that are rich in zinc. Okay, we have something like dark chocolate, okra. Go on, prepare okra soup. Okay, we have spinach that to make at least so when you want to prepare fried rice or any other food, so we go on and include spinach. Then we have shellfish, oatmeal. Okay, because talking about these foods I just mentioned, they have something called neuropeptide that help to stimulate food intake, you know, making your taste buds much better. And the last one, make sure that you take enough fruits. Even kids that go off, let's say your kids shall go on to tell you, make sure you take in lots of veggies and of course fruits. So you as an adult, make sure that you go on and take enough fruits, oranges, pawpaw, banana, so on and so forth. Please, if you know that you want to get rid of that bitter taste easily, just make sure that you adhere to this, three amazing home remedies. It will help you. It will help you a lot. All right. So that's all we have when it comes to, amazing health tips that we have for you today when it comes to home remedies. So at least that to help you get rid of bitter taste after illness. Don't forget that the first one we actually talked about, at least reasons why you should go on and take PAP. Okay, where we talked about the first one has to do with at least good source of energy, blood pressure. The third one, boost health of kidneys. Then the last one, promotes healthy pregnancy and lowered risk of neural tube defects. Then just had to also tell you, dish out some home remedies for you to at least help to get rid of bitter taste after. So when it comes to our health talk for today, this lovely Tuesday morning, okay, the 13th day of September 2022. Well, before we delve into the movie talk, because we have amazing and lovely movies for you. All right, we also have some amazing movie talk right here that I just have to go on and talk to you about. For those of you that actually are, movie freak, there's this particular movie that you've actually been waiting for. Before we delve into all those talk, Nigerian movies and also foreign movies, let's go on a music break. All right, then we'll come back to be time for us to have our movie talk. And let's go on and push play to, Buju with the song Bad Man Wicked. When it comes to all this bitter taste, you go on to make your face look somehow, have this funny face. I go on to call it a Garfield kind of face. All right, so please, at least those things actually said that actually help you to get rid of those bitter tastes. But for now, we need to go vibe to Buju with the song Bad Man Wicked. When we come back, we're going to have an amazing movie talk. Don't forget that you are still listening to the health edition of the Late Mega Morning Show with Mimi and Eberi on Omega 101.7 FM, my radio, and also your own radio. We'll be right back.
I'm not wicked. We've been union to me. I'm telling you. We're with them man in it. I'm not wicked. We've been union to me. too much for a white boy in a London town. He got in and he don't know. His music got fast somehow. Oh, sit wherever you just make sure you don't be lost and found. Just make sure you never come found it. If it's time to found it, it's just sound it. If I'm around town, you with them man in it. But you about my wicked. But you've been doing it to me. You're around town. But you with them man in it. But you about my wicked. But you've been doing it to me. You're with them man in it. But you about my wicked. But you've been doing it to me. You're around town. But you're with them man in it. But you about my wicked. But you've been doing it to me. From around town. You're with them man in it. But you about my wicked. But you've been doing it to me. You're around town. But you're with them man in it. But you about my wicked. But you've been doing it to me. Show your granny, baby. Show your granny, baby. Don't you know that money cries? Nobody gonna tell you this not a fact. Love your skin, it's not your. Don't change a thing, you are the queen. You are beautiful to me. Show your granny, baby. Show your granny, baby. Show your granny, baby. Show your granny, baby. Nobody's cool like oil. Nobody shine like a diamond. Nobody's cool like the oil. Nobody shine like a diamond. Nobody's cool like oil. Nobody shine like a diamond. Nobody's cool like the oil. Nobody shine like a diamond. Originally free, nobody we don't like you. Nobody like you. Show your granny, baby. Show your granny, baby. Show your granny, baby. Show your granny, baby. Nobody's cool like oil. Nobody shine like a diamond. Nobody's cool like the oil. Nobody shine like a diamond. Nobody's cool like oil. Nobody shine like a diamond. Nobody's cool like the oil. Nobody shine like a diamond. Show your granny, baby. Show your granny, baby.
Now is the time for us to at least delve into some amazing movies that we have right here. But before then, just that it was a Black Crown by Praise and Sean Kuti. So we're talking about the movies for today, movie that at least we have for you for today. Lovely Tuesday morning right here. First of all, well, at least the word is still morning, Queen Elizabeth. Okay, so talking about that, the movie that we have right here, there's some movies, if you know that you still want to get hold of what royalty is actually all about, or maybe you're still in the place of mourning the Queen and you still feel like going on with some of those lovely movies, okay, that actually had to depict the Queen. And talking about that, the Queen also acted a movie with this popular movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Although the person that has to go with them actually come out to say that the fact that he has actually, well, the truth is that the guy is no longer in that particular movie, but there's this movie that the Queen had to act with him. Okay, don't worry, I'll tell you the title of that movie was the end of of the movie talk, because I know that most of you thought that maybe it was just someone that had to come in form of Queen Elizabeth at the movie, but the truth is that she was right there with the guy. Okay, so before that, let's delve into some amazing movies or series that portray Queen Elizabeth II. All right, so talking about the movie, we have this movie called The Crown. But we're actually going to talk about The Crown because they just had to put a halt to some of their, series for now, so as to mourn the Queen. Well, we have this movie, The Queen, all right, released in the year 2006, where it had Dame Helen Mirren as Queen Elizabeth II. They also have, the movie was scripted by Peter Morgan, all right, and the drama is just all about the monarch's attempt to deal with a series of events sparked by the death of Princess Diana. Then we also have this movie, Spencer, released last year. Okay, it's actually a historical fiction psychological drama based on, Prince Harry's mom, set on a fictional account of the critical and mentally grueling period of the Princess of Wales' life as she considered divorcing Prince Charles and leaving the British royal family. Okay, then in that particular movie titled Spencer, released last year, in that movie you see that there's this relationship that existed between the Queen and Prince Harry, that is Princess Diana. Then we also have this movie, The King's Speech, released in the year 2010. Just a historical drama which follows Queen Elizabeth's father, King George IV, to cope with the stammer. The king actually had to hire an Australian speech therapist with unconventional methods. We also have a Royal Night Out, released in the year 2015, okay, directed by Julian Gerard. Then another one titled The Queen and I, released in the year 2018. Then the last one that has to do with the Queen's puppy or the Queen's dog, titled The Queen's Cow G, released in the year 2019. And talking about that movie titled The Queen's Cow G, it's actually an animated comedy which follows the Queen's new puppy who is evicted from the palace after he is blamed for a disastrous dinner with the President of the United States. And talking about, just like I said, it's actually talking about the Queen's culture. Queen Elizabeth is actually known for, her love for dogs.
Yeah.
She actually have these kind of dogs. All right, they go on to call them the Welsh Cowgie. Okay, it's a small type of herding dog that originated in Wales, and the name which just a dwarf. When I saw the picture, I was like, this is actually a dwarf dog. Okay,
but then they modernized the name.
Yeah, so the queen actually loved that kind of breed, and she actually had lots of them.
Yeah.
A time came where she had up to 30 of them, but after some time she just had to downtone everything. Had to keep them in the separate room. Talking about that, well, the documentary actually watched showcase that they had their own chef.
I'm telling
you, their own room. Like, we go on to treat
the treatment they give to dogs.
Come on, I was like, oh, it's just a dog, but an amazing dog.
They are royalties.
Yes,
so don't forget that.
Yes. So dogs that have that's why they're called let's say cow J, the queen's cow J.
Yeah.
Okay, but at least they had their own sofa.
Yeah.
They had their own house, their own chef, their own food. At least they had time for everything.
They took care of them like kids, like normal children that someone gave birth to.
So that's the queen for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's all when it comes to some amazing movies or series that actually had to go on to depict Queen Elizabeth II. Then talking about the crown.
Yeah.
Okay. So of course, the monarch's death on Thursday, September 8, actually marked the end of her 70-year reign after ascent to the throne in the year 1952. So fans of Netflix The Crown had to wait longer, at least by the year 2023, that's next year, for the debut of its sixth and final season in the wake of Queen Elizabeth II's death. All right, and according to Deadline, show creator Peter Morgan hinted that filming, which recently began, will stop out of respect to Queen Elizabeth II. Okay, I'm talking about that movie, The Crown, where the crown is a love letter to the Queen, and I have nothing to add for it. That was actually Morgan wrote. Yeah. I just had to come up with that movie, so as to depict the love that I have for the Queen. And well, just like I said, we just have to put a halt to the making of that movie for now until next year. All right, and and that was actually the sixth season. Okay, season 5 of that movie is expected to drop this November. But the 6th season has already begun, so they just had to, put a stop to it for now.
He'll add the part where he got heartbroken by her death. I'm just saying what will happen,
Okay,
just
expect as the director of the movie.
No. Since it's a love letter, he'll be like, well, along the line, you passed, and it's all good.
Okay, so let's actually go on and push play to the trailer of that movie, The Crown. We'll be right back.
I think we have enough respect for one another personally to ask ourselves some of the bigger questions. Woman to woman. We are the same age after all, really. Just 6 months between us.
Oh. And who is the senior?
I am. Now.
Two women running the show. That's the last thing this country needs.
Perhaps that's precisely what this country needs.
My goal is to change this country from being dependent to self-reliant, and I think in that I am succeeding.
Joblessness, recession, crises. It's a dangerous game to make enemies left, right, and centre.
Not if one is comfortable with having enemies.
Are you?
Oh, yes.
One day, dear boy, you shall be king. Your duty now is the choice of a woman that people will love as princess, and in due course, as queen.
How many times can this family make the same mistake?
I am sorry.
Paying the consequences each time.
Nothing in particular. All I want is to be loved. That's all any of us want from you.
What does one have to do to get some kindness in this family?
In time, she will give up her fight and bend, as they all do. And if she doesn't bend, what then? Will break.
Alright, that was a trailer of The Crown. Okay, now let's actually look into that of a South African movie titled The Brave Ones by Akin Omotoso. We're talking about that movie. Well, Netflix actually dropped the official trailer for its soon-to-debut South African-made series titled The Brave Ones, directed by Akin Omotoso. Okay, and talking about that, well, the 6-part series follows a goddess reincarnated as a young woman who must harness, she must actually harness her divine powers to avenge her sister's death and protect her family from destruction. And talking about the cast in the movie titled The Brave Ones, we have Thandel Nkosi, at least she's in the lead role as Nisiki. We also have Thandwe Koji as Thandaza. We have Boko Hosa as Nkosi. All right. We also have Tony Korogo. We have Keke Puthi. All right. And so on and so forth. And talking about the producers on this project, we have Role Nikiwe, Tosh Git Gonga, and of course Stifna Wan. They just had to at least join the production as directors. And talking about that South African movie titled The Brave Ones, although they had to speak the language called Xhosa in that particular movie, but they just had to speak English at some point. So let's go on and push play to the trailer of Akin Omotoso's The Brave Ones.
Umhlaba waphilayo
Siqalile futhi.
umhlaba wangakazalwa nomhlaba wafileyo uhlala nizame mihlaba isihlahla sempilo kusona uvela imilingo waba ukuzalwa kwabanesibindi. Special.
If I was special, trust me.
You guys is being prepared in this again.
Ufika kunobungozi. Ufikela ukuzosivikela. Kunento eyenzakala ngaphakathi kwakho. Brave ones, fear nothing. They serve right and are determined to root out evil. You must give the people of Ilan hope. Go home and see the people of Ilan. I'm going to speed.
All right, that was the trailer of The Brave Ones, okay, by Akin Omotoso. Well, before I delve into this particular movie that's about to drop, titled Last Call, though at least they are still in the process of, making of the movie, but to me, I think that it's going to be a lovely movie. All right, before we talk about The Last Call, big shout out to Ozo Francis Namani, watching live from Amagunzena in Enugu State. Good morning from here. Well, good morning to you too.
Good morning.
All right, we are looking into that of our Last Call. Well, Zina Balogun is set to stay at least go on, of course, after a time or in a psychological thriller or a movie titled Last Call. And that particular movie titled Last Call is written and directed by Shola Thompson.
Wow.
Okay, and talking about it, before it was actually a rumor that Zina Balogun is about to star in that movie. Well, after some time, she had to come out, in an interview to be like, yes, it's actually true. Okay, well, she has confirmed that she is set to star in the movie titled Last Call, an upcoming psychological thriller centered on an air personality. All right, talking about that, Zainab had to take to Instagram on Thursday with a post announcing that she's set to go on with, an amazing actor called Valentine. She was like, new movie alert. I'm excited to be joining the cast and crew of Last Call movie. Okay, what would you do if your past came to haunt you live on air? Whoa.
It's the whoa for me. Like on air.
Oh, your past.
Hey, Mugbe.
It's really something
it's
else.
It's a Mugbe issue. What do you do?
It's going to be something else. Like it will be thrilling. That kind of thing.
Hey. Okay? You just turn off everything and go.
No. You just be. The thing is that I'm just trying to imagine.
Trust me.
I'm not trying to imagine it.
Imagine
people actually listening.
This show now.
Okay, people are listening,
and then I'm calling you
from my past. Something.
From your past. That's what I'm thinking.
Let's say dark past.
A very dark past. You feel like probably nobody knows about, or no, this can never and should never get to the public.
Oh, you've been hiding yourself, with that sense.
And then the phone line rings and I'm like, hello, Mimi, I am so person. You remember this? Nah.
Don't worry.
I'm waiting for this movie to drop. I can't wait for this movie
to actually drop.
I'm waiting for this movie to drop.
It's going to, let's say, understand.
It has to be.
Okay.
It really has to be.
So that was what she wrote on her Instagram page. Okay, and just like I talked about, Shola Thompson just had to, she's actually the director of the movie, just had to talk about the movie was like, by on air personality.
Yeah.
All right. The movie just about an air personality had to face the consequences of her past life in front of her adoring listener. That's what I was like. That's why I said, everybody's just listening. Then all of a sudden,
now that's
thinking that it's one of your listeners, at least. Just came to, and all of a sudden,
your past.
Okay, well, I can't wait.
I know Zainab is she's one creative actress.
True.
She is one. She doesn't make noise, but God, her job speaks volume. If you watched God Calling,
yeah, I did.
That movie made me love that girl so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it. Well, I can't wait for that movie to drop. Like it's going to be something else. Let me just reserve my statement for now.
Let's until it drops.
Yes, till I get hold of that movie. I'm just trying to imagine, the facial expression.
See, imagining on your face you can't even compare it to like experiencing it live.
Trauma.
Nah.
Okay, let's actually look into that of the movie titled Inside Life, based on true events. Okay, it has been confirmed for September release, and the movie directed by Tope Adebayo Salami. At least it will be open in cinemas on September 9th. Okay, Inside Life, based on true events. And talking about that, Inside Life actually follows a man called Larry. Okay, a young man who gets arrested and remanded in prison. A few days to his wedding, he have to figure out a way to survive the tough realities of living with inmates while plotting a means to get released in time to get married. What am I saying? Wait. I'm just trying to figure out something. Well, let's just move on. The movie is based on true life story of a co-writer. Yes. The movie is actually, it was shot in Lagos and Ibadan with Idowu Ade Dapo. Okay. Director of photography, and Inside Life, we have lots of amazing star and actresses, at least actors and actresses like Wole Ojo.
Okay,
he is the Larry. Okay, then we have Tinamba, brother Shaggy, Chinedu, that lady Wazobia, and then we have Romeo WJ, Tinamba, Koloman, Belinda Efa. We have Chukwuka Jude, Jerry Okwan, J. Hemke, Zara Udofia. Okay, Peter Oladeji, Eric Obinna Ekiti-Father, so on and so forth.
You know what I see in this movie?
What?
Comedy.
Because of Brother
Shaggy, Edu Wazobia, Haba.
But it's actually something like that. I was like, wait, like it wanted to sound as if like, but it's not. I just had to spot the difference. I'm talking about act like a lady, think like a man too.
Oh yeah.
Your wedding day, you just have to go to your wedding from the prison. But this one has to do with Wolio Joe. He was arrested.
Okay,
and he stayed in prison a few days to his wedding. Just can you imagine that?
You're planning your wedding.
You just have to figure out a way to survive everything.
And Brother Shaggy will certainly do something funny.
Anyways, let's actually just go and listen to the trailer. The trailer actually go on and give you just a little bit of what the movie said to look like.
Cute news. Yeah, cute news.
Mm-hmm.
You stupid criminal. I mean, the phone from my house. Who am I going to you have that people come out to be addressed by such an appellation.
In view of this disrespectful act, Lord, I pray that this honorable court remand the representative of the defendant in prison custody.
Rise and shine, oh Jay-Z baby.
And the other boy for the best drama queen.
I can forgive you my 60 million. Woman, when was 2 million? Yeah, I know what yet. I'm not going to do. I be like, oh.
Alright, that was another trailer for Inside Life. Okay, directed by Tope Adebayo Salami. Well, I'm just trying to imagine on your wedding day, your husband is right. Or you've not even seen your husband for some days, just few days to your wedding. He was a woman. How are you going to treat?
May we not meet such a thing in Jesus' name. May we not. May we just not.
Okay, so that's all for at least our movie talk segment, and that's all for the show this morning. Well, by 12, it will be time for Losing Brief, and by 1 p.m. it will be time for the Fact Finder show. My name is Mimi.
And I am Ebere.
All right, we'll be back here at least tomorrow, same time, same station. That will be for Women Crush edition of the show. We'll go on to delve into the world of women, all right, and everything that has to do with you as a woman. Well, leaving the hands of Take Note with the song After Party. My name is Mimi.
And I am a baby.
Do enjoy your day, and of course, please be safe and please be guided.
Yes, and think positively too.
Yes, wisdom is very important. You need to get hold of it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
She may sing out you.